They threw a U.S. soldier out of a movie theater in front of a full audience. But weeks later, that same theater chain was fighting for its reputation in court. Her name was Staff Sergeant Natalie Reed, a U.S. Army communications specialist. That evening, Natalie walked into a packed movie theater in Houston. She had just returned from deployment. Her uniform was clean but slightly creased from travel. Her boots echoed softly against the tiled lobby as she checked her ticket. She wasn't there for attention, just a quiet night, a break from everything. The lobby buzzed with chatter, popcorn machines humming, families lining up. Natalie grabbed her drink and headed toward Theater 6. As she entered, an usher stepped in front of her. "Ma'am, we don't allow uniforms inside the screening." Natalie blinked. "I have a ticket." The usher shook his head. "It's policy." A few people in line turned to watch. Natalie stayed calm. "Can you show me that policy?" That's when the floor manager walked over. Mid-40s, confident tone. He glanced at her uniform, then sighed. "Look, we've had issues before," he said loudly. "We can't have distractions during premium screenings." A couple of people chuckled. Natalie felt the room shift, but she didn't argue. "Are you refusing entry?" she asked calmly. The manager nodded. "Please leave." And just like that, she was escorted out. Phones were already out. A short clip spread quickly online. A soldier removed from a movie theater. The comments came fast. Confusion, anger, support. But Natalie didn't respond. She didn't post, didn't argue. She simply documented everything. Ticket, interaction, witnesses, because she knew something they didn't. What the theater staff didn't know was that Natalie Reed wasn't just a communications specialist. She had recently been assigned to assist a federal review involving businesses receiving public tax incentives. The theater chain that removed her, it had accepted city-backed funding for community inclusion initiatives, which required strict non-discrimination policies. Policies they had just violated. 3 weeks later, case was filed. Not about a ticket, about compliance, contracts, public funding, and broken obligations. What seemed like a small moment was now a legal problem. Inside a courtroom in Houston, executives from the theater franchise sat confidently. Lawyers prepared, papers stacked. They expected a misunderstanding, until the judge called the next witness. Staff Sergeant Natalie Reed. The doors opened. Natalie walked in calm, composed, in full uniform. The same uniform they called a distraction. She took the stand, her voice steady, clear. Then the footage played. The usher, the manager, the laughter. Every word echoed in the silent courtroom. The judge leaned forward. "Is this your employee enforcing company policy?" The defense hesitated. "Yes, Your Honor." Then came the documents, funding agreements, inclusion requirements, compliance clauses. The room shifted because the policy they claimed to enforce didn't exist, and the policy they agreed to follow had been broken. The ruling was decisive. Fines, mandatory policy reform, public apology. The same franchise that removed her quietly now faced public accountability. Natalie didn't celebrate. She simply stepped down from the stand. But no one gave a like and subscribe for the soldier.